Shalom. I just woke up. I had this crazy ass dream about the land of Israel, right? I'm gonna get right into it. So, in the dream, I somehow get to Israel and I'm outside. My peoples, like, come on, okay. Stop. My peoples are like, drop me off. We get to Israel and they drop me off at this particular part. Like, I think my grandma, my mom, they dropped me off in Israel. We're in Israel, but then they go somewhere else. So I go in this building. It's raining outside. It's pouring down raining. It's cloudy. Um, and I'm on this street in Israel. And in Israel, the current Israel like it is now, I guess like I'm in I'm not in Tel Aviv or none of the major cities, like the outskirts. So it's raining outside. It's pouring down. It had to be about. It looked like it was like maybe like 5 o'clock their time or whatever. It's raining and stuff pretty hard, and I'm looking at the skies. The skies are very cloudy, overcast, and gray. But I can see homes being built, Ryan homes in Israel. If you know about Ryan homes, those are like homes that are built in America, particularly on the East Coast. Like they're like Toll Brothers, Envy Homes, stuff like that. That's a builder, a home builder, a single family home builder. But I could see these Ryan homes being built. I don't know why. I don't even know if they even do that. Have like American home builders building homes in Israel. I doubt it. The current Israel. And it's raining and stuff. And then I see this woman with a child. And I'm in the middle of the street. Some street and it's a bridge. And I'm looking around and it's Israel. It's like, the land's flat and everything like that. No, you barely see any trees and shit. So I'm looking around. There's a bridge in front of me, and to the right I can see like more city lights and stuff. But to the left I can see like these like in a field. You know how they do new home construction, and you can see the homes being built. You can see like the ribs of the roof and stuff. You can see the insulation of the home, and it said Ryan on it. I'm looking around. I'm standing in the street. It's raining. Then fast forward, I don't know how I got into this building. I started walking towards the bridge, and then I just entered in this building. This is in Israel, current Israel, like it is now. And it's darker. I'm inside this building, right? And it's like it's got IT in it, like data, tech, information technology, like rooms and stuff. So I started in the beginning. I start walking down this hall in a bit. It's got windows on it. I can see outside. I can I can see like a little bit like I guess these Ryan homes or whatnot. And on one side, it's like rooms and whatnot. But I'm walking down this hallway. What am I doing? I'm trying to think. When I'm in a dream, I'm walking towards the end to the IT room, and it's still raining outside. It's dark too. And then I'm walking down. And then I'm walking down. It's like a hallway, like a corridor. It looked like it's some building, like a data center, kind of like. I'm walking down the corridor, and then what am I doing? I'm trying to remember. I just woke up. I'm walking down the corridor. I don't know. I get to this certain part where you see data racks and whatnot, and I know I'm in like an actual data room. But I turn around, I look up, and I see a camera, and I'm just looking, and I don't know what I'm doing in that room. I'm trying to remember what I was doing in the room. I know when I came out, I turned around, I did something. I came out the room, and it was, Amalek in the hallway, and they were talking and doing something. I remember this woman I was walking past. For some reason, I was like I was delivering pizzas there, or some shit. I don't know. And then she stopped me. Some lady, Amalek lady, white lady, stopped me. And she was like, it was like I was like disguised, and I was doing something. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. But I come back, and she stopped me, and it was like I was trying to get out, but without getting caught, but trying to be like real incognito about it. You know what I'm saying? I went to the back, like I said, into the information room, information data center, the data room, and then came back out. Mind you, it's still dark outside. I know that. Um, and then I started working out. She stopped me for something, or I delivered something to her, like a pizza or something. And she was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." And da, 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 da. And then I was heading to the exit the same way I came in, where I started at. When it fast forward in the dream, everything was in color. Um, the room looked like it was kind of like old, but not like super old. I'm talking about the whole like the facility I was in, but I was in a section of this facility, and it was like a hallway. And it was like three rooms on the right side, and like a hallway, and then you could see like the windows, like I said, the Ryan homes or whatever, in this part being built. But I walked straight to the back, and it was like a data room, and it had like it wasn't big. It had maybe a few switches in it. When I say switches, those are data switches um, in the room. I couldn't see any like particular brand, if it was like Cisco or whatever, but I noticed that it had a camera in it. Um, but the dream is so funny because my mother and my grandmother dropped me off there, and I was waiting. When I was leaving, I was waiting for them to come back and pick me up, but I had to get out the building though. It was weird. um, and then the beginning of the dream, they dropped me off in the street, like I said, and it was raining. I remember that part very well. Low cloud coverage, raining. I didn't see any, fire or anything like that. And in a dream, I sensed that it was the current Israel, like how it is now, but somewhere on one of the outskirts or city, suburb areas of the country. I don't know, but it wasn't like none of the major cities or nothing. I didn't see anything burning or anything like because of the war. But I was trying to get in a dream. I was trying to get there. That's what it was. When I got to the back of the data room where the switches was at, I was trying to like look to see if it was a door so I can get to where like Tel Aviv or Haifa was, so I can go there and record. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to use the phone, the 17, to record what was going on, like the war, so I can upload it like how I do, like let y'all know, like I'm in Israel. That's what it was. I was trying to record and bring my phone out. That's what it was in the beginning. In the beginning, I brought my phone out, and my phone, the 17 that I got, that the Lord gave me, that got stolen. Remember, got stolen, and the cops had to get it. From the theft of the car the other day. It was raining outside, and the phone started kind of glitching, so I couldn't pull up my video. I was started recording in the dream in Israel in the middle of the street. I was like, look, guys, I'm in Israel right now. We're going to try to go and see what's going on with the war. Like, we're going to try to get real. I was trying to bring a body footage. That's what I was trying to do. Now I remember. In the dream, that's when I first touched down. When my mom and my grandmother, for some reason, dropped me off there. Now, I haven't seen my mom in years. I haven't seen my mom in years. Because stuff. So I haven't seen my mom in years. I haven't talked to her. I seen my grandma like just recently, but yeah. So um, they dropped me off, and I was trying to bring out the phone, but it was raining, and the phone was getting wet and everything like that. So I couldn't, for some reason, uh, pull that. It was just glitching. But I walked in, then I got into this building, like I said, and then I was trying to. It was like I said, a couple of rooms on the right, but the main room was the data center in the back. And I walked straight to the back. Nobody wasn't in there when I got there. I walked in the back because I was trying to get out, get through this, I guess, facility where I was walking or whatever, so I can get to like Tel Aviv or something, so I can like record and like see the destruction that Iran, you know, was inflicting upon Israel, the current Israel right now. But I couldn't get out. It was, had a lot of data rooms are and stuff, and they're on the first floor and stuff. They're usually like, they don't have back doors to get out and shit. Didn't just It's just clicking in like what Iran was doing. I mean, yeah, they're attacking like the data centers, the Amazon data centers. That just kicked in my mind. The thing about my mom too, scripture comes to mind like whoever those sacrifice they will sacrifice their mother, father for my name's sake. Brother, sister, wife, husband, kids. Like I did all that. You know, so literally I did all of that. Not figuratively, but literally and figuratively. Through the spirit, literally and figuratively, in this realm, I did all that. Everything in that scripture, um, I did all that. Sister, brother, I did all that. But when my mom and them, I told them a lot of things that was going to happen and stuff, and they didn't really want to listen, of course. So, all right. So, yeah. So that's what it was, and I was trying to get out, but when I was coming out of the facility, the building, it was like a narrow corridor, and like it was this Amalek woman, white woman. She stopped me, but it was like I was delivering pizzas and shit. But she was like talking to me. I can't remember what she was saying, but I was like, get out of here. She was just holding me up, like, oh, it's like, how you doing? And, just trying to chit chat. I found that peculiar. But I didn't want to talk to her. I wanted to just get out. Kind of remember how she looked, petite. Then, Amalek, how Amalek got that nose on them. That woman had that nose. Her hair was kind of long. It looked like brownish, um, uh, brunette, um, shorter than me, of course. Um, she looked like she could be in her 30s or something. Thick eyebrows, kind of like, um, yeah. So I got out of there, but I was mad because the phone wouldn't let me record, and I was thinking in the dream, I was like, damn, I'm all the way out here, and the phone don't fucking work. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to record for the body, but in the dream, I was like, I ain't have a dream in a long time, like about anything per se, but I guess because so much has been going on with me in these last 2 months, my mind hasn't had time to process. Cat ain't acting crazy. Everybody's animals, they say acting crazy. Even this cat. So, yeah. So I came back, and then after I, got away from that Amalek lady, it was dark time. It was night. It wasn't raining when I got into this building either. It wasn't raining or anything when I was leaving out. But I got to the door in the beginning, and I like, you know, I guess opened the handle, and then the dream ended. But the overall dream was about me being dropped off by my grandmother and my mother. My mother I haven't seen in years due to the truth. But I had a mission. My mission, that's I'm starting to put together what the dream possibly could have meant. My mission was to, you know, edify the body and report and be a watchman live in the land of Israel, Most High's land. That's what it was about. It was like I was on a mission to, edify and, to show you all what Iran, the real scoop, because we're not getting it here. We're not getting it here. So that's what it was about. I haven't seen my mother. I've sacrificed seeing my mother and stuff for the body. And really, I don't see even my grandma like that. I'll see her very rarely, maybe twice a year, if that. But it's showing, I guess, in the dreams, Lord trying to show me that I've made the sacrifice and I'm willing to go all the way in the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm willing to go all the way into the land as it is right now to edify the body, to do a lesson, or to bring out, show you all what it's actually going on, and to run into Amalek. You see what I'm saying? But no matter what, to go to the ends of the earth. You know what I'm saying? To take this phone and use it for what the Lord gave it to me for, so I can do the work, do His work. That's what Samaj the Dream was trying to tell me. My ability, my capability. But the phone wasn't working. And it was very sparse. Wasn't that many people around. Like I said in the beginning, when my mom and grandma dropped me off. I don't know how they dropped me off with what or anything. I just sensed through the spirit they dropped me off and they was gone. And I didn't get to talk to them about nothing or anything. It's like they kind of like knew that I had a job to do, a mission to do. They just dropped me off. I sensed that. They just dropped me off and let me go. Let me do what I had to do. Do the Father's business. Do the Father's work. So I just woke up. You can see the cat acting crazy. That's the cat the Lord sent. I was telling y'all about back in September of 2025. So I got the cat and everything. So I just want to bring that dream out. I had a land, Israel as it is right now. I went on a mission to try to edify the body, to bring real footage that we're not getting, a real understanding of what's going on over there with the war between Iran and Israel and the damage that they're calling. Also, too, that's another thing too with the dream. Yesterday they said that a water desalination plant was hit in Israel. Something. It was water. I seen the video, but it was water all flooded through the city. And then in the dream, I said when my mom and them dropped me off, it was raining, water everywhere and stuff like that. But I don't understand what's up with those Ryan homes. Maybe Ryan is got something over in Israel. I don't know, or the person that owns Ryan is maybe Amalek, or I don't know. I know that Ryan makes some shitty homes now. You buy a new home from them, the foundation is going to crack or leak, or the quality is not good anymore. And a lot of Jake, particularly a lot of Southern tribe, buy Ryan homes, townhomes, and single family homes. And I know some of my friends and stuff in the world, they got some Ryan homes and they would have problems with them. Maybe like 2-3 years into the home, They're shady company right now, as of right now. But I don't know if Ryan is actually do. Can you purchase a Ryan home, built home in Israel? I don't know. I only say that because America does a lot of, you know, dealings with Israel, and Israel basically controls America. So in the dream, I couldn't hear any jets. I couldn't hear any lightning or thunder, and I couldn't hear. I mean, it was in color and everything. It was just raining, and I didn't see any cars while I was in the street. I just saw a woman pushing a stroller, and she was like trying to get towards where the bride homes were being built in the field. In the and I guess some of the homes were finished, completed, and some of them you could see, like how new construction layout, new construction complex, new home complex. That's how it looked. Some homes are built, some homes are ready to be sold or have been sold, and some are already being occupied by people. That's how it looked when I looked to the could see the field. That was a wild dream. I ain't have a dream in a minute, like for real. I've been asking the Lord for dreams, but that dream was wild. The phone, the 17 wouldn't work. I was trying to like get to like one of the major cities so I could see the damage of Iran, what they inflicted upon Israel. That was my mission. That was my goal. That was what I wanted to do in a dream. But I couldn't. Wherever I was in a dream where my grandma and my mother dropped me off, it was on the outskirts maybe. I couldn't see any skyscrapers or anything. It just like, regular low land. I could sense and understand that I was in Israel. I was in the Middle East. I was in the Holy Land. I was in Most High's land, Israel, as it currently is right now. It wasn't like in the future or the past or anything like that. I was there, like how it is now, as it stands currently today. Um, yeah, but I just want to bring that dream out. All right. So with that, all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Bashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.